They go give them small coke will they will fuck them. Say make them. So poverty and adult men they spoil the small children.
They never talk down, but they say they will buy everything. They say no, they buy everything. Before a person go buy all your granuts, you get what you need from you.
Children having children in Nigeria is now a serious pandemic. According to a report by Huffington Post with the title Let Girls Lead, October 7, 2014, states that Nigeria has an estimated 23% of women aged 15 to 19 years who have begun childbearing, of which 17% have had their first child and 5% are pregnant with their first child. These statistics also stated that an estimated 32% of teenagers in rural areas have begun childbearing as opposed to 10% in the urban areas of Nigeria. However, there are disparities with regards to teenage pregnancy within the geopolitical zones in Nigeria as follows. Northwest 36%, Northeast 32%, North Central 19%, South-South 12%, Southeast and Southwest 8% respectively. For the purpose of this DEFCON project, we go in search of parents, relations, friends, neighbors, and lastly victims that make up 8% of pregnant teenagers in the southwestern region. Okera community in Ogba, Ojoju, local government area of Lagos State. We meet with Mr. Theophilus Agbeli, a fashion designer who lives in the community, and we ask him why the community is experiencing a rise in teenage pregnancy.
Sexual something, even generally, is due to a lot of freedom being given to the children of nowadays. I don't understand. No, a lot of children nowadays, they don't even fear their parents any longer. Maybe when their father went to work or their mommy went to work, on their way coming, they don't fear them. You know, in the olden days, if your father or your mother is coming, the little children, then they dodge for their parents. That one is no more happy due to all this, what are they calling it? I mean, the enlightenment on civilization on ground. And a lot of things the children supposed not to even witness on the platform. I don't understand. A lot of things that their parents will see on the platform, they get afraid. Children are now taking it for granted, or which is not good. These are the type of things that spoil a lot of the children nowadays. Even sex, they just take it at random. They do it like say they are eating food.
We also met with Mrs. Grace Ayade, one of the mothers in the community, and we asked her why she thinks there is an increase in teenage pregnancy in the community.
What thing I know be say, men, grown-up men, that they cause am too. Okay. When their body don't rise, they will call small child, they will carry am on the lap. From there, what they do am? When they carry her enter, they will tell her say not tell your mommy, not tell your daddy. From there, they practice her. That one is for children. And this hiding, playing, the one when you don't know, the one when you know, you go lure the other one inside it. And poverty is the cause. Poverty. When you give your child a hug, make a hug go. You no know wetin dey happen to that child. If you come house, you no go tell you anything. They just shut their mouth. They go give them small coke o. They go fuck them. Say make them. So poverty and adult men dey spoil the small children.
Tunde Dari, a youth in the community, has this to say about teenage pregnancy in his community of Okera.
There are people on the street that female are easily divorced by all those guys on the street. So my advice goes to the parents that they should take care of their child. And also, you know, there's a saying that government cannot do all. So if parents actually they are intentional about their family, they should know that female girls, they are as valuable as male child. So in some developed country, they see female as an asset. Because, for instance, now what happened? Let me give you an instance. The election that held last in University of Ilorin. So a female child contested, and I was a campaign manager. So our view about female child is very, very absurd. Let me put it that way. We don't see female as being capable as male. And if we are not giving female what it needs to, like, give them support they need, they will feel inferior, and that can lead them to, like, they are not part of the society. So in this, I can't really say much about this society area, but what I can say is I used to go to school and come back. But if I go, before I come back, I will see like some male that have got pregnant. So I was like, what is happening?
As the interview was ongoing, we came across Esther, a pregnant 16-year-old girl who hawks granules. She got pregnant because she was raped. When asked how it happened and who was responsible, Esther couldn't speak. The situation was so heavy for her that she sobbed and cried all through the recording.
So hopefully when you have your baby, do you wish to go back to school?
I will go.
You will go.
Yes.
Ruth Oyi, another teenager who sells granules, narrates what happens often when they go out selling on the streets.
They say they will buy everything. They say no, they buy everything. Before a person go buy all your granules, you get what you need from you. So as they tell me so, I say no, man, I no buy, I will go sell them. I will work out, sell them, man, no worry. I don't want to sell them for them.
Helen, a medical laboratory scientist who works with the Blue Cross Hospital, explains from a medical angle what teenagers in the community and Nigeria in general can do to stop the incessant, unplanned pregnancy among young people.
I feel it's lack of sex education. Yes, most teens grow up in the path whereby our parents these days are scared to talk about sex with our children. Most parents feel, okay, maybe when she gets to about 20, 21, I'll tend to, pour out everything they should know. But sadly enough, we are in a wild sector, a wild economy this time around, where even children, not even teens, children knows about the word sex in the negative term. They don't seem to understand the do's and don'ts, the whys and why not. They just feel, okay, it's just when two people comes together and that's it. So literally because of, or literally due to the lack of sex education, that is why it's rampant.
There is no doubt that sex is one part of us as humans that can't be swept away that easy, especially among the young people. However, in order to reduce teenage pregnancy in Okera community, we suggest that parents and guardians must ensure both teenage girls and boys be educated on sexual health behaviors. Clerics, chiefs, and valets should often educate their subjects, audiences, and congregation on consequences of bad sexual behaviors. Poverty in the family must be reduced by parents and guardians by becoming more responsible and hardworking so as to provide for the home in order to reduce predators outside the family who will take advantage of the bad economic situation for their selfish interests. The community should organize a once-in-a-month playlist, concerts, other outdoor entertainment that can be used to educate the people from the community on sexual choices and behaviors. These and more, we believe, will reduce the rate of children having children in our community. My name is Aisha Shwari. Thank you for listening.